Hi, my name's Matt Heine, and it's an absolute privilege to be involved in the launch of Smart Tools, and a big congratulations to the advisor ratings team. So what's really interesting about the robo services, both in Australia and also overseas, is just that many of them really are starting with the consumer first, and that really dictates many of the, the user interface and user experience principles that are being used to roll out these new fintech firms. Very different to if you're designing for a financial advisor or for an institution. And what that means is that we're seeing these fintech firms, regardless of the type of service they're offering, really trying to gamify, if you like, very complex topics, but also to deliver new services and education and tools in an engaging and enjoyable way. Yeah, so robo-advice is across a wide range of sort of client needs and client segments. So I don't think there's one particular type of consumer that's going to be helped by robo tools. At different stages, people are going to need different things. You have many millennials, XYs, but even retirees and everyone in between that need help with budgeting tools, for example. So how much do I earn? How much do I spend? How much have I spent this week? How much have I spent this month? So it really depends on exactly what it is that you're trying to achieve. And the beauty about today's environment is that there will be a service to help you. The interesting thing about robo in Australia is that when it was first raised as a concept, I guess probably 5, maybe 6 years ago, the advice industry, didn't believe it was going to have an impact. They didn't see the value in it. Many saw it as actually threatening what they did as an advisor. Fast forwarding to today, many advisors are actually working closely with fintech firms to enhance their overall offering. So where fintechs have been really successful is building those deep, sort of engaging applications that financial planners can now leverage to build better services and to engage better with their end clients. And I think that's a really healthy marriage of fintechs and the advice industry. For the fintech, it gives them a great client base, and for the advisor, it gives them some great tools to deliver better services. The future of advice in a digital world, it's really going to again mean different things for different people. You've got 3 cohorts of consumers. You've got those that want to do it themselves. You've got those that actually are wanting a coaching relationship, or they're wanting to do it with someone, and you've got those that are happy to outsource entirely. What's interesting is that as an investor, as a consumer, I'm not necessarily stuck in one of those areas for my whole life. So I might move through those different cohorts at different times, depending on my needs, the complexity of my financial plan. So I guess the combination of advice and technology will depend on where you sit on that spectrum, but also the stage of life and how you want to actually interact with your advisor and also with technology.
Hi, I'm Sterling Shea, Global Head of Wealth Management for Dow Jones. When you think about what the robo-advisor phenomenon has meant from a consumer standpoint, I think it's brought advice, financial advice, to an entire category of consumers who otherwise didn't have the wherewithal or ability to access it. And the fact that these companies are doing it from a digital platform that's available anytime, whenever the client wants to interact with their advisor through that platform, is a really powerful medium. Some of the firms that are doing a particular good job at this, Betterment, Acorns, Wealthfront, as 3 for example, have created a platform whereby through a rich digital front-end experience, they can allow consumers to monitor their saving, long-term asset allocation, rebalancing, and fundamental financial advice in an aggregated, digitally friendly, mobily formatted system. This is a really powerful development, we believe, because if you look at particularly younger generational investors and consumers, their experiences with doing business digitally with companies has been framed and set by non-financial services companies like Amazon and Netflix. The idea that they can interact with essentially a financial advisor in the digital format that's providing that same type of client experience from a digital standpoint, we believe is really powerful and is going to lead to further growth in this category.
Hi everyone, great to be speaking at the launch of the Smart Tools Robo Register, and my apologies I can't be there today, but with Parliament sitting, obviously I can't, until I clone myself, find 2 ways of being at the same place at once. I think this is really important what you're doing, especially given the Royal Commission hearings in the past few months, the concerning behaviour that's been exposed as a result of those hearings. It demonstrates that now more than ever people need to have access to financial advisors and online service tools, and tools that are easy to access, easy for consumers to use, so they can find the right kind of advice for their circumstances. And I guess it's also crucial, given the Royal Commission, that these tools are transparent, so that they truly empower consumers, providing an independent mechanism of consumer feedback for the industry. So there's the potential for tools like this to help demystify financial services at a time when it's been hit by so many scandals and concerns. The industry is ripe for a trustworthy, transparent service to help consumers, and I hope that advisor ratings helps achieve in part this aim, and we'll obviously wait and see how this works out. Labor's been calling for more accountable, accessible, affordable services for consumers, and hopefully advisor ratings can contribute to this by fostering the type of transparency, integrity and trust that people have been calling for. So all the best, and look forward to hearing about your future progress.
Hello, my name is Martin Fahy and I'm the CEO of the Association of Superannuation Funds in Australia. Australia's superannuation system is recognised worldwide as an outstanding piece of public policy and has the potential to deliver a dignified and comfortable retirement to large numbers of Australians. It can only do that, however, if we can make good financial decisions in retirement. And a key part of that is having access to quality financial advice. One of the things which technology can do, and fintech and so-called robo advice, is it can make advice ubiquitous and pervasive and bring it to market at a cost and a level of adoption that's much greater than is possible with pure face-to-face advice. Now, that's not to say we don't need financial advisors. A well-credentialed, high-quality, committed community of financial planners and financial advisors is essential to the success of our financial system. But if we can augment that with innovative technologies that tap into machine learning, robotics, and other forms of technology, then we have the possibility to really lift our game in terms of the quality of financial decisions our retirees and our superannuants make. The types of initiatives that are being launched today are a key to continuing to see our systems innovate. Around the world, people look on jealously as we build the funds under management. But the real success of our superannuation system will come from the long-term financial outcomes, in helping people balance the different pillars of retirement, their superannuation, their non-superannuation, and in many cases, monetizing the family home. There's a key role for technology in ensuring that we make good decisions with respect to these assets so that everybody has the resources available to make sure that as they head into retirement, they can afford aged care and they can meet their ongoing consumption and healthcare needs. I hope today is the start of a real inflection point in advice in superannuation and the wider advice network across financial services in Australia. Robo-advice has been held out as holding huge opportunity for us, but it's only through initiatives like this that we really see the rubber hit the road. And it's a pleasure to be supporting this, and I look forward to seeing the success that it brings with it. Thank you very much.